So this is the story about how 5 guitars turned into one. Okay, it is probably time that we make a video about this guitar. So, a lot of you who are watching this already know what this guitar is. Some of you might not though, because I've seen questions popping up. Is this the Guthrie Govan? Is this, any of that stuff? No, this is actually a Reb Beach Signature Sir. Now, Reb is one of my favorite guitarists, a total guitar hero of mine. And I've always wanted to try one of these, and I finally got to try it, and obviously I ended up getting it, which took some wheeling and dealing on my part. Not really wheeling and dealing, but like I just had to trade in a lot of stuff to be able to afford it. And it is an absolutely stunning guitar. It is one of the best, easiest playing guitars I've ever had. It's so good. I mean, Reb, you'll never see this video, but if you do, wow, you designed a great guitar. And it's just cool. I really, really dig it. Now, I do want to say this video is not sponsored at all. I paid normal price for this guitar. I traded in and stuff and got it. But if you want to sponsor the video, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. Come on, if you want to geek out to a bunch of 80s guitar stuff, I'm your guy. I got you. So just do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. So how I even came to get this guitar, and I got to put most of the blame, I would say like 95% of the blame on my buddy Adam. So Adam, if you're watching this, this is your fault. You know this by now. So Adam texted me, he's at Guitar Center checking out the Reb Beach guitars. I'm like, man, I didn't even know that they had those. I've always wanted to play one. I've always, I'm, again, a huge, massive Reb Beach fan, but I've never seen one of these in person to even try it. Then he's thinking about getting one. I'm like, well, let me come down there with you and try them out. So we get there, and I'm trying it, and then Tony's like, I've got 2 of those. Those are the last 2 that I have, because I've heard over the years, Koa is becoming harder and harder to source in these big chunks. This is a solid 2-piece, thing of Koa. And I think they're kind of like transitioning away from that and using a different combination of woods on other Reb Beach models. Because if you look on websites, the new version of the Reb is there. So I don't know how much longer they're even going to do the solid Koa. But I played the first one, and I'm like, dude, this guitar is amazing. This is one of the best guitars I've ever played. And, we're going back and forth. We played for probably an hour in there, and Adam, decides on the one that he wants. And as we're leaving, Tony's like, I got that second one's here if you want it. And I'm like, dude, I don't need another guitar. And I literally couldn't stop thinking about this guitar. I'm like, dude, that thing is I loved it. I mean, it was just so comfortable, easy to play. It's heavy. I will say that. It is very heavy. The EMGs, 85 and the SA singles, I have dogged EMGs my whole life. They sound amazing. Now, I'm going to do a whole different video about that with my buddy Zach. We got some confessions to make about EMGs, so that'll be another video. But I was just like, dude, that guitar. I came home, and I was even telling my wife about it and everything, and she's like, you should get it. And I'm like, man, it's expensive. I said, I have to see what I could trade in on it. So I text Tony back when I get home. I go, dude, save the guitar for me. I'll be back on Tuesday when Tony's there. And he's like, all right, I'll tell someone to set it aside for you. And I was like scrounging up everything I have. I traded, I'm trying to remember what I traded in on it, because it was a couple months ago. A Mexi Telly I had, that Silver Bangle Charvel, which I wanted to keep, but I'm like, I'll get rid of that thing to get this. And I had an acoustic that I traded in, and 2 other guitars. I'm trying to think what they even were. But obviously that means that this was a good trade because, you know, this thing has just like consumed all memory. It's like there was nothing before me and there will be nothing after me. And it's just incredible. So I'll hit you guys with the specs. Like I said, it's pretty much all Adam's fault. If you really want to like come down to the nitty-gritty details, it's Adam's fault. But I ended up trading in those 5 guitars and still had to pay a little bit on it because, like I said, these are expensive. But I've always kind of been on along the mindset of like I would rather trade or sell a bunch of guitars and have one truly special one versus 5 ones that are just, you know, they're good, but this is a great guitar. So that's kind of how this thing happened. I'll hit you with some tones, and I'll hit you with the specs, but I kind of already went through the specs. And again, this isn't really meant to be a demo. Maybe I'm not going to do the specs. I'm going to do it right now. Koa, Palfaro neck and board, nickel frets. I already said the 85 and SA singles, Floyd Rose. Those are the specs. Okay, just go to the tones. What am I doing here? Rookie moves on my side. Sorry, guys. There you have it. Get your Reb Beach on. Just a short, sweet video. Like I said, I know a lot of you were asking about this, and some of you just didn't know what this was. Well, this is an incredible guitar by an even more incredible guitarist. So, again, Reb, thanks for making this out. Adam, thanks for making me make some bad decisions. This has been a really, really inspiring guitar to play, and you know, just fun. I love it. You know, I love owning these guitars from my guitar heroes. And it's just kind of cool to just try to step in their shoes a little bit, just for fun, you know? If anything that makes you want to play, it's cool in my book. So other than that, guys, like I said, if you would subscribe, man, trade in all your guitars and get a Reb Beach Sir. That's what I did. So until next time, homies, I will see you all later. I appreciate you. Bye, guys. Woo!